What's up? What's good? What's going on, Aries? Let's jump in. Not quite, Aries. What's up, y'all? I'm getting ready to jump in for Aries and see what's going on in your current situation and what you can expect from that. I'm having some technical difficulties on my end. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, there we go. There we go. What's up? What's up? So let's jump in and start with Aries and check your current situation and see what you need to know about it. All right, Aries, this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as that ninth house. Let's see, Spirit. What is currently going on for Aries? What does Aries need to know right now, Spirit? Tap me in. Tap me in. It's been a while, y'all. I feel like I'm a newbie. I feel like I'm a newbie. What's up, y'all? Let's see. Okay, that's a whole lot. Okay, so I'm not taking all of these or we'll be here all day, Aries, but what I will tell you based off of these three cards, I do feel like that you're about to have the outcome that we're going to take it. Because Aries, I feel like that you're going to have the outcome that you're desiring. You're going to have the outcome that you're hoping for, okay? October 29th, October the 5th, or May the 29th, which is in 2 days, could be very significant for you, Aries. But I want you to know that Spirit is telling you the challenge here is that your mindset is saying slow down and celebrate yourself. You can manifest your every wish. How's that for a happily ever after? Something's not coming into fruition as you would like it to come into fruition right now, Aries. And it has a lot to do with you not slowing down. And, I have to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I truly believe, we better be looking back at more than that ass when we throw it in. Okay. I got to be honest. You got to look back at the work that you've done. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to use that example, not only to put a smile on people's face, but because for real, when you looking back and throwing that ass, you having fun. You're having fun. And so Spirit is saying that right now is the time for the Aries collective to look back at all the work that you put in with the celebratory mindset so that you can begin to manifest moving forward from a more optimistic perspective. Let me see. Yeah, with the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the 8 of Pentacles, you're about to be celebrating something, but first you have to get out of this apathetic mindset. Let's see, Spirit, how is this showing up for Aries? But there is something that you're manifesting. It's trying to come in for it. You're in alignment for it. But you have to first take a chance on you, which means to slow down and celebrate yourself. This could have to do with the Gemini. Doesn't necessarily have to be. We also have Cancer at the bottom of the deck. How is this showing up? Baby, the Lovers card. One, I want to say that there's definitely some sort of misalignment within a connection, like within a union. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, okay? But for a lot of y'all, it is. And I just feel like that right now there's a whole lot of conflict within that dynamic because of ill-intended choices that have been made. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely this energy of needing to detach from a situation and detach from it. Yeah. And there goes the 3 of Cups that I've seen. Okay. I feel like that there's a need to detach from a situation that at this season in your life, you really are misaligned to. But if I'm going to be honest with you, Aries, it looks to me that you're holding on to that situation because of this belief that, I don't know. Let's just say that this, with the Lovers card being here, let's just say that it's a relationship. Let's not even say it. Yeah, I'm going to say it's a relationship. Let's say that it's a relationship that you're holding on to. And, it's like, but Kiana, before I got in this relationship, I just had a couple of little runs with these knuckleheads. And it just took me a minute to find this one. Yeah, they far from fucking perfect, Kiana. That shit, you see, I'm not even aligned to them. But it just took me forever to find them. And I went through quite a few no goods before this one. And I just really don't want to do that again. Spirit is like, hold on, Pooh. I need you to slow down and recognize what part of you attracted. Okay, so you're saying that even though it's not all good, there's something good. Okay, Pooh, I'm going to need you to slow down and see that you attracted that some good. You can attract all good, but I'm going to need you to let this go. And it's like, I don't know. I definitely am speaking to someone that is staying in a situation that you're not really aligned with because you feel like that's the best. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's going back and forth with leaving a situation. Could be a Capricorn. It doesn't. Look, Pookie. The star card is in the reverse. This, like, somebody's telling themselves, yeah, this is what I manifested. Should I manifested this in? I'm going to go on and stick with it. Boo, 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 boo. But Spirit is telling you, thank you for showing that, Spirit. Thank you so stinking much. Spirit is saying, baby, it's time for you to go out here and be your own knight. You see, you holding on to this because you think that it's better than nothing at all. But the Spirit is saying, no, that something came along to reflect to you that it's inside of you so that you can start feeding that so that it can increase. And it's increased. Okay, Aries, it has increased, and that's why this situation is no longer aligned with you. That's why it's no longer fulfilling you. So why continue to suffer inside of that dynamic? Okay, it's causing you to, decide, like you're self-neglecting. That's the best that I could say, and it is because of, well, it's better than nothing at all. And this could be showing up in the form of a job, Aries. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Let me see. What else does Aries need to know? Baby, to go after your wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. I'm going to be honest with you. The moment that you just, like, I have to be honest with you. The moment that, look, the moment that you decide to let this knucklehead or this winch go, because that's what it is for most of y'all. That's what it is for most of y'all. Y'all cannot see, like, I don't know, maybe y'all feel like that y'all in y'all's older ages and you just feel like that this is the best choice that you have. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this ain't really what I want to do, but shit, I'm too old. I'm too old to be learning something new. I'm too old to be going into a new field. You lying to yourself. Spirit is saying you're in alignment. I'm telling you right now. Okay. I am telling you right now. You are in alignment, Aries. That's what you need to know. You are in alignment for a wish come true. You can manifest your every wish. How's that for a happily ever after? The Nine of Cups is the last card that's coming out for you, Aries, with the Nine of Swords in the World card in the reverse at the bottom of the deck with the Three of Wands in the reverse. And that's telling me that there's a subconscious mindset that you're telling yourself that is actually preventing your manifestation or your wish from coming in. Okay. So Spirit is telling you to focus on your emotional satisfaction, emotional stability, like actually enjoy the fruits of your labor and really like stop making everybody else externally to you be the prize. Like you are, I don't know, you're just doing something that you're out of alignment with. You're trying to stick to something that you're out of alignment with. And the anxiety, the storylines that you're telling yourself is causing you to hold on to it beyond the point of beneficial for you in this season, Aries. Yes, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It says living in the past, lack of playfulness, moving forward, finding independence. I do feel like that I'm speaking to an Aries that you're being encouraged to embark on a new adventure. I have to be honest with you. I could be speaking to someone affected by Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn, or Scorpio, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But that's what I got for you there. Aries, let me get you one of these bad boys. Because Aries, I don't know why I feel like you getting ready to get the fuck being nice card. That's why I feel like I know. That's what I feel like is getting ready to come out. Let me see, Spirit. But it's like, it's not it's not like F being nice, like being the mean girl, mean boy. It's just like, you know what? I'm sick of putting my own happiness. Okay, well, this could have a lot to do with your career, but Spirit is saying play in your career, create milestones, and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. Declutter. But what I was about to say, because I felt like a fresh start is coming. Ooh, some of y'all are changing career fields. Some of y'all are changing career fields. Some of y'all are shifting from focusing on your love life to focusing on your career. And that is going to bring about emotional fulfillment. Okay. I do feel like with the Two of Pentacles in between the Lovers and the Nine of Cups here, I feel like that someone could go, Aries could go back and forth. Yeah, I want this relationship. I want this. I want this. I want to fix this. But it's almost like there's too much of, when you're focused on this, it takes too much of your resources away from your emotional fulfillment. And so Spirit is saying bring a equilibrium, bring a balance, declutter. Yeah, damn, declutter. Start to plan your career. Focus on what it is focus on what brings you emotional fulfillment here. I do see a fresh start coming for you, Aries. If they're relating to this in love, what's going on there? Because I can't negate the fact that I see that with that Lovers card and the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's definitely going back and forth between leaving a situation but not feeling so confident in it, Aries. I'm doing too much, too much, too much. Yo, okay, I'm sorry. Okay. If this is pertaining to love, it says gossip. I am afraid of what others will think. Okay, Aries. So you're being encouraged. Okay, so if this is love for you, you're being encouraged to shift your focus from this connection that seems to not be coming together. Like it may look good when it actually comes together, but it looks like that it's not actually coming together because somebody is too focused on the external validation, and that external validation is creating disagreements within the connection. And with time being here, this person, like y'all had some sort of disagreement, and it looks like that this person went towards some sort of, bottom line, baby, this it's time to shift your focus from this, because this person is letting external gossip interfere with the way that they move towards you. All right, Aries, I love you. I hope that helps you. Baby, too much, too much. What does that song mean? It's too early for my shenanigans. I couldn't find it, y'all. I'm not getting ready to go through all that. What's up, Taurus? Let's jump in. Dang, I feel like I ain't been on here in forever, y'all. What's up? What's up? Whenever I take time off, I come back and I got fat fingers. Lord. All right, let's jump in for Taurus. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? So let's see what's going on in your current situation. What do you need to be made aware of as it pertains to your current situation? Spirit, this is for Taurus. Please give me clear, concise messages. What does Taurus need to know about their current situation? Um, Slay them all. The dragon has shown face. Dang, that was at the bottom of the deck for Aries as well, Taurus. So you could gain some sort of insight from Aries' reading as well. But we have dragons, slay them all. Um, you're being told to take an opportunity. Like you have to go take a risk. And I do feel like that there are some negative naysayers, and it could be you. But there could be some negative naysayers around you. But Spirit is telling, yeah, could be a Libra, doesn't necessarily have to be Virgo. Let me see. It could come with the Hermit card. It could be internally Taurus. Let me see, Spirit. What are they slaying? What is it that Taurus is slaying? Slay, poo, slay. What is Taurus slaying? Ooh. See, I just heard strength, courage, and wisdom. I do. I feel like that you're slaying. It could be a Leo. I have to be honest with you. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I feel like that you're slaying whatever is standing in the way of your confidence. Okay. What are you slaying? It says influencer. Yes. See, there's some sort of persuasive influence. The Two of Swords. It's a person. No, it's a person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's a person. Okay, so what I'm getting here with the Two of Swords, the Justice is in the reverse now. When I seen it in the deck, it was in the upright. And it's right on top of the Hangman, which means that there's another perspective that must be gained on some sort of unfair, unjust. Okay, so there's some sort of a lack of accountability for like there's a lack of accountability, dishonesty. Okay, I do feel like that there is an opportunity to overcome these obstacles. But here's the thing, though. I have to be either you or someone's got to, there is some honesty that needs to be spoken here. Okay. There is some truth that needs to be spoke. But I feel like that there is some sort of external influence that is interfering with you making this decision. I need to know, who is this Queen of Wands? Because she's zesty. Ooh, bitch. Damn. It's the Devil card. It could be a Capricorn. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Somebody's toxic. There's some sort of, is this Taurus, Spirit? I would rather it be Taurus, but is it? No, it's not. Damn. I have to be honest with you. There could be an Aries or a Pisces that is absolutely, it's like you could be torn in between an Aries, a Pisces. Okay, so there could be an Aries, Pisces person that you're torn in between. Like this is one person, and then there's a Leo person. Okay. I feel like that whoever this Queen of Wands energy is that is showing up is quite toxic. This person is more established. Okay. This person is more established. This person is, they're very, I don't know, they just seem to have a better direction at which they're going. Okay. But they're attached to the devil. So they're very promiscuous. Like, bottom line, with the Five of Swords coming out, and when I asked if this was Taurus, I got to be honest with you. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, whatever they're doing, it's with the intent to win something. The Five of Swords is like wanting to win something at all costs, trying to, somebody's definitely being sneaky. Like, yeah, and it even says abusive relationship. And I was feeling that when the Emperor was out here. This person is very dominating, very controlling. And I'm going to be honest with you. If this is someone that you're with romantically, or if this is someone that is trying to keep a hold of you romantically, I want you to know it's like the Two of Swords. like this is what you're not seeing about this person, okay? Like you're not seeing that this person, this is a power play, okay? So instead of, so why does this affect Taurus? How is this affect? I know it's affecting their confidence. I know like you're having to really stand up amidst all of your insecurities against this person. But like how, like what else does Taurus need to know about this? I definitely have someone very controlling, toxic, and full of resentment. The Three of Swords is how this is controlling you. Damn, affecting you. Damn. The Three of Swords and the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles is right behind that. Okay. Somebody here, I don't know who it is, but somebody here is you know how this affects you is heartbreak, suffering. Like what else you need to know is that there is the Three of Swords here. There is pain here, okay? And I have to be honest, there is the energy of a third party situation here, loud and clear. And whatever the Three of Swords is, whether Libra, damn, I don't know why I said Libra, other than the fact that Three of Swords is Libra energy, okay? But whoever's feeling this Three of Swords energy here, hear me out. Like this person is like unjustly. It is unjustly. Whoever's in the most pain. This person is unjustly holding back on an opportunity to balance a situation out. Yes, the Ace of Cups. Damn. I don't know what this is, Taurus. Y'all need a personal. If this is your story, you definitely need a personal, because what I see here is that there's definitely someone that is trying to, like, someone's trying to be very controlling. Somebody's definitely trying, a narcissist is what I'm going to go on and call it. I definitely got someone that is trying to throw their power around, their control around, because they're hurt. Okay. And I definitely feel like that whoever is the hurt one is in the position to make the necessary compromises here. And with Slay them all dragon being here for you, Taurus, Spirit is saying, like, don't buckle. It's really what I'm getting, because who the fuck they think they are? But I do see that there's a lack in direction here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me see. What's the self-care message to help Taurus navigate this? Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to figure it out. This is that energy of if the child, you know, I cannot stand to be embarrassed. I cannot stand it. This is the energy of allow the child to have the fit in the middle of the store. Baby, if I'm in an aisle and my son is having a fit, baby, whatever I need to get from an aisle, I don't give a fuck whose piece is disturbing. Okay. Let them have a fit. Move forward. Okay. Detox from social media, because this person may be trying to, you know, influence like they may be posting things to try to, like, you know, I don't know. Somebody is just trying to irritate your soul. And I do feel like that you may need to spend some time just kind of detaching from this and rebuilding yourself. I just feel like that whatever this situation is for you, it definitely came around to illuminate some insecurities for you. And I know this is the case because this lady has a prosthetic leg and she's the one that's going to go slay that dragon. And I don't know what you know about the dragon movies, but them most of the times you slay the dragon by understanding it. Okay. I don't know if y'all have seen that movie on Netflix, Taurus, Damsel in Distress. Some of you all may need to go watch that movie, because the dragon that you're trying to slay, you are going about it in the wrong way. This, in order to slay this dragon properly, it does take understanding, but it takes understanding from like you don't understand by trying to fight someone else's battles. You know what I'm saying? It's understanding. I know where you're coming from, but I know where you're coming from because I'm seeing myself in you, but I'm not taking yours on for myself. You're trying to come up with a solution that is best for somebody that's not trying to help you find a solution. That's no. Find the solution that brings you emotional fulfillment. And if this person has a temper tantrum, that's okay, but don't be narcissist. Don't match their energy. That's ultimately, y'all need to watch Damsel in Distress, because if she would have, anyone that went to go kill that dragon got killed, okay? But the one that actually tried to understand that dragon is the one that survived. So I just feel like that you're trying to fight something too hard, but I gotta go. Y'all need a personal. I might have to do an individual. I don't know. I'm doing too much, honey. I'm doing too much at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. All right, Gemini, let's jump. All right, Gemini, we going into Gemini. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Gemini. Gemini, these are general messages. Just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. Spirit, what is the energy of the situation that Gemini is currently facing? What does Gemini need to know? What's the overall energy of their current situation? Feather, think before you judge. Rising, the morning awaits you. The world awaits you. It's morning. Rising, somebody's waiting on you. Think before you judge. The world awaits your understanding. I will say that there is, the throne. Your potential is endless. Okay. All right. Who am I talking to? Gemini, you're being called into something that you like. You're being called to take a chance on something that you like. This is like somebody saying, hey, you know, hey, Gemini, I got this really good, let's just say that you are architect, okay? They can be like, hey, I got this, you're a really expensive architect, okay? And somebody comes up to you and says, hey, I got this really cool daycare I would like for you to build in the back of my yard. I can't really afford much. There's something about don't immediately discredit it. I'm saying that you may not, the person may look like they can't necessarily afford your services. But I definitely want you to think first before you judge the scene. You got to investigate, because something is not as it appears to be, but you're the perfect one for the job. The world awaits you. So this is going to give you an opportunity to shine. What is this? What is this? Think first before you judge. How is this showing up for Gemini? Ooh, I just seen the Ace of Cups. It was in the reverse, but what's oof? The Five of Cups. The Two of Wands. Something may not go as a plan. Something may not go to plan, but Spirit is saying, okay, so damn, this is just, who am I talking to? Gemini, damn. Oh, we got a comment. I'm going to acknowledge you, Pooh, because you're the only one talking. West T, Intuitive Tarot. Hello, I found your channel recently last week. You be on point, and I like your vibe, keeping it real. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. I feel like that there is an opportunity that is going to present itself, but I just kind of feel like that you may be in the dumps right now. Like you just may not be feeling the most optimistic right now. And so Spirit is saying, don't project that pessimistic energy onto this new opportunity, okay? Because some sort of plans had to fail. Something had to not go as planned in order for this opportunity to present itself, okay? And that's the truth. I love it. And look, there's 14 people in here, and behind the Ace of Swords is Temperance, which is a 14 card. That's the truth. That's the darn tootin' truth, honey. Could be a Sagittarius involved here. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Dang, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I like this. Like, look, it says recovery from loss, improvements, something like it's time to stop crying over spilt milk. What's the spilt milk? The Emperor and the Strength. Oh, the loss of someone that you considered a divine masculine, possibly an Aries or a Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to be. The loss of somebody that was very controlling, somebody that held back from you. I will say this, you had a lot of love, you do, and you still do, okay? I'm not even going to sit here and say you had. I feel that you have a lot of love for this situation that turned out, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of pride and ego got in the way here. This person was just low vibrational, okay? That is the thing that you're being, like, that is, like, it had to come to an end in order for a new opportunity to come into place. So Spirit is saying, think first before you judge. Or someone could have lost their stability. But I feel like it's a person that you have a lot of love for. But like that situation had to come to an end. What's the opportunity? What is it that they're being told not to, like, what is it that they're being told not to judge? What's coming in? Ooh, July, damn. July 12th could be significant. Nine of Swords in the reverse. What is it that you're being told not to judge? Don't judge letting go and moving forward. Shit, let that shit go and move forward. Gain a new perspective on why you are being told to move forward. Period. You know, that's just the repetitive message. Who am I talking to? Gemini. I got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces on the board. You have a lot of love for this. But you aren't being told, like, don't, like, I know it's easier said than done, but Spirit is saying right now something's going on with Neptune for you. Neptune in Cancer could be significant. There's enlightenment coming towards you, but you got to get moving. And that's the fucking truth. Stop resisting the change. Like, I have to be honest with you. What you need to know right now about your situation is that, you know, you're holding on to something that's keeping you stagnant. You are resisting a change. It's time to let go and allow yourself to go through this personal transformation. I have to say, what is this? 9 cards out here. What is this? Damn, are 6 major arcanas out here. Temperance, the Emperor, the Strength card, the Chariot, the Death card, and the Hanged Man. This is a major event for you. So this is a major turning of events for you. I need you all to look up the history of the Chariot. Gemini, if you're resonating with this, I ask you to look up the history of the Chariot, because you see, I can't remember, it's a Greek mythology, but I can't remember everyone's name here. But I do know that he has been expelled, like he has been exiled from a community, okay? And it's because of his love for something or someone, I cannot remember. But it was, he just needed to get going. He didn't have time to really, he had to leave a lot of valuable possessions behind, but he had to move forward. And the significance of that is on down the road, there was a moment where he couldn't move forward. The Chariot had to force stop. He had to go within. He had to do reflecting. So I feel like that Spirit is saying their time will come for you to process this thing that you're being told to surrender and let go. But now is not the time. If you spend too much time on trying to get external answers, you're going to miss something that is all about divine timing. Okay. What's the Temperance? Is that right? What's the Temperance? Well, for one, I'm a Sagittarius, but it's the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, what's the 10 of Pentacles, Kiana? Wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, contribution. That's nice. Oh my. And it's the Empress. Oh my goodness. The Empress and the 10 of Pentacles. Like, that's nice. That's abundance. That's fruitful harvest. That's something actually growing. So I do feel like that there is something fruitful long-term up ahead, whereas the thing that you're holding on to can only offer you temporary success, Gemini. So that's what I got for you. You a Sagittarius, December 8th? Okay. I'm December 15th. That's probably why you love my vibe. All right. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Cancer? Let's jump in and see what's going on with your current situation. What do you need to know about it? Cancer, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Yes, I love fellow Saggies. Me too. Me too. All right, let's see, Cancer. Let's jump in. I am highly affected by Cancerian energy as well. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on? What's the overall energy? What does Cancer need to know about their current situation, please? Ooh, it's time to make a change. And I'm starting with the Man in the Mirror. Sword, there's some sort of truth. Okay, there's some sort of truth. Ooh, homeward, take yourself out on a date. Okay. Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. Let me see how this is showing up. July 24th could be significant. How is this showing up for my lovely Cancerian collective? Exactly how I thought it was. The Five of Swords. Let's talk about it in the High Priestess. Cancer, it's time to make a change. Okay. Why, Kiana? Because we're so nurturing. I'm going to say we, because I want you to understand that I'm not criticizing you. I'm not beating you up. It is hard not to be as nurturing as Cancer's energy is. But what is happening here in your current situation, what you need to know is that it's time to make a change in the way that you start nurturing a situation out the gate, because there's this energy of, the way that you nurture when it's like we got disagreements. We got the five of swords. So it's like you're giving into a situation, and it's like, I have to be honest, Five of Swords is tit for tat. It's tally keeping. So it's like there's this energy of becoming resentful because of situations not taking, like, you're really finding yourself in situations where people are taking your nurturing, kind energy for granted. And Spirit is saying, well, if you give it in excess, they really do kind of loses its value, because, well, it can be gotten whenever it's accommodated whenever I want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just watching, this is a silly ass example, but I'm going to say it anyways. I was just watching Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs with my children, and I've never really sat down and watched that movie. They've watched it a lot of times, but I've never really sat down and watched it with them until yesterday. And one thing that I noticed and stood out to me is that his father ran a sardine. And at some point in time, that sardine became so much in excess that that's all everyone in that little town ate. Sardine candy, everything. Be honest with you, I don't like sardines. However, when my daughter's father cooks sardines, I enjoy them. But it's just not something that I could eat in excess all the time. Okay. And I feel like that what's being done here is that someone or something isn't appreciating the value of your taste, what you bring to the table, because you do overgive. And so Spirit is challenging you to take it, like, pour that into yourself. It's time to really pour that into yourself, because I do have a Cancer that is kind of harboring resentment. The Five of Swords and the High Priestess, that's harboring resentment here, okay? Because of, like, everything that I do, and this is what I get in return, or this is the person that you're dealing with, okay? Hey, my love. Hey, Marva. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, look, baby, let me tell you something. And with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, um, it says inner resources. I want you to really recognize, like, here's the issue. People around you, it's like your lack of appreciation, like your lack of feeling appreciated, is causing a lack of motivation. It's causing a fatigue. It's causing an exhaustion. There's also this energy of feeling paranoid about the way that you show up and give. I want you, and the reason this is coming up for you is because new love is coming in. This is the outcome, new love. Okay. Not only is this new love, it's also about self-love. But I want you to know that I need you to get, like, the hope of this is that there's new love very soon. New love is here on the board for you. But before you're in the position to receive the new love, Spirit is actually saying, I need you to recognize the way that you give, because the way that you're giving is causing you to overgive. And then you're upset when people aren't really willing, like, they're not really willing to meet that. Like I said, I'm affected by Cancer, so I just have to be honest with you. I give in my readings. Okay. At least I feel like I do. Okay. So, a lot of the times when I receive lack of participation in my readings, I kind of get discouraged. I'm like, okay, well, maybe that ain't what they want. Maybe, maybe this ain't, I don't know. Like, maybe I just need to go and focus on something else and da 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 da. The Cancerian energy, I overgive. I try to extract as much medicine from these messages, and sometimes the truth of the matter is they become a lot to digest. And because it's a lot to digest, a lot of my viewers have to watch and then come back and rewatch and then take different parts from it. That doesn't necessarily devalue what I'm putting out. It doesn't mean that you guys don't value or like what I'm putting out. It just means that it's a lot to take in at once. And Spirit is saying, that put some of that energy into yourself. And that's what I've been doing for the last 2 days, putting some of that energy into myself so that I'm not so hammered down, or I don't feel so negative about my quality of work when it doesn't get the thumbs up or the views that I feel like that it should. Okay. So Spirit is ultimately saying, if you put it into yourself, then you can see the value of it. And then you can be like, yeah, you're right. Shit. I did go a little bit hard on myself today. So if I was hard on myself and I got tough skin, maybe I can scale it back a little bit. Or maybe that is why, you just become more understanding, and therefore you're able to be more in flow. When that happens, new love is going to come in, and you're not going to put so much pressure on it and then feel so disappointed when they don't match your overextending. Like, it's not just matching what you giving, baby. You're over giving and then getting upset when someone's not over matching that. Does that make sense? I know it does, because I've got someone that it creates a whole lot of resentment and frustration. Okay. Burnout. Yeah, I understand that too. And Cancer and Capricorn is on the same axis, so it's very important to balance those two energies. Wow, look, Cancer, it may have been a lot to digest, and it may not have given you enough about the external world, but what it is doing is it's putting you in a position for a brand new beginning. Okay, but I will say this: the imbalance internally is what is like this is subconsciously going on for you. There's an imbalance internally, and that's what's kind of delaying these coming in, but they're coming in for you. Yeah, realignment, self-healing. Someone is feeling like someone went from being overly optimistic to absolutely like the optimism is just non-existent here. Okay. All right, let's get a self-care message for Cancer to close this out. Ask your angels. Ask your angels. And declutter is here as well. It says seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. And wow, plan your career. Aries got that as well. There's a need to create milestones and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. Okay. You can't expect everything to come in all at once. That's another thing that is indicated by this Temperance in the reverse. Okay. All right. Moving forward to Leo. We have to learn balance. Absolutely. We all do. We all do. All right, Leo, let's jump in. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Let's jump in and see what is it that you need to know as it pertains to your current situation. Leo, these are general messages. Just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? I do ask that you all smash that thumbs up button if you're resonating at any point in time. Spirit, what is the overall energy? What is it that Leo needs to know about their current situation? What is it that Leo needs to know about their current situation? Thank you. Justice is coming. Justice is coming, Leo. Wings, you never needed them. You never needed those wings to fly. Focus more on the present. Focus on the here and the now. I want you to know that justice is coming. Justice is about to be served. You might be gearing up to go to the closet to get the baseball bat so that you can be the vigilante, and I think that's what it's called. Vigilante behavior, where you bring justice yourself. But Spirit is saying there's no need to do so. Just keep walking in your truth. Justice is coming. Oh my. Leo, congratulations. I don't know what this is for you, but there's justice coming in there. And like when this justice comes, like literally. Okay, so look, let me slow down a little bit. Let me slow down. Look, justice, wings. Just look at it. Okay. The Fool, wings, justice. Okay, I definitely want you to know a situation is balancing out. You are like they're cause and effect of a situation. Like justice is coming in your favor and it's going to make way for some sort of beautiful new beginning. But Spirit is telling you, you have to stay focused on the here and the now and be honest with yourself. You cannot allow the external world to sway you, not at this time. Justice is coming. Every hurricane comes to an end. So whatever it is that you're facing, this shit is wrapping up. Okay. You ain't got to keep telling the universe to wrap this shit up. None of that. It is wrapping up. But in order for it to wrap up, Spirit is saying that I need you to stay focused and present on the moment and don't grab the baseball bat. The universe does not need you to bring justice to this situation. The universe got you covered. August 27th could be significant. I know that's Virgo energy. Let me see, Spirit. How does this show up for Leo? The 10 of Wands. Oh my goodness. There's some, like you've been doing all the work. You've had a lot of burdens, responsibilities, and it's been taking a toll on you financially. You're about to be overcoming those financial burdens. The justice could just be things are about to start balancing out in your pentacle world as well. But let me see. The baseball bat could be you about to resort to doing some sort of illegal or get rich quick scheme. Spirit is saying this isn't the time to do so. Things are about to balance out for you. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. How is justice showing up for Leo? Wow, the 10 of Wands is what is showing face, but the other two cards came out as well, face down. The 10 of Wands. Like I said, how the justice is coming is completion. You doing all of the hard work. You doing like, I don't know, someone taking advantage, putting all the hard work on you. The extra responsibility, like it's about to be balanced out. Look, the 7 of Wands is in the reverse. I do feel like that you are at the point of wanting to give up, becoming exhausted. Spirit is saying, I feel like that if you give up right now, I think you lose more than just endurance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not only are you about to learn, I don't want to sound too philosophical here. You know, I'm a Sagittarius and I tend to do so. But the outcome of this is self-worth, is hustling, is seeing seeing the fruits and the rewards of your labor. That's the outcome of this. But I definitely feel like that I'm speaking to someone that is about this close to taking some sort of shortcut. You're about to have something to celebrate. And if you take this shortcut, I do feel like that you will, it's like, you're just not going to be able to see what you can really make, like what you're really capable of. I know y'all tired of hearing this story, but I'm going to tell you again. Here recently, I just took a trip and I did not update my GPS. At least that's what I'm boiling it down to. But ultimately, the divine had a bigger plan for me. I don't like to drive. Okay. I really don't like to drive on restricted, like all them curves. It took me the back way. And in the area that I was at, there were so many detours that I would take just because I didn't want to be driving on cliffs. So there was times that me and my family, we was traveling for extra 30 to 45 minutes just for me to avoid traveling on a 2-lane cliff, right? Well, at the point on my journey back home, I could not get away from a 2-lane cliff. I had to make it through it. Okay. And that was me learning that even though my fear makes me want to go and take the easier route, I have the ability to weather the storm. I have the ability to push through. You have, and I was ultimately, okay, now shit, don't get it twisted. I had to recover. But ultimately, I was proud of myself. Not only was I proud of myself, but I was actually able to have a moment with my grandfather spiritually based off of that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like that. Like there's a shortcut that you're being encouraged not to take at this time, Leo, because you're about to learn something more valuable than gold about yourself. Okay, and that is going to cause you to be able to balance skills. Like, I don't know, it may even be able to just increase what you price yourself at. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say that there's a job that you're doing that you may not necessarily have the skill right off, but as you are doing the job, you're learning the skill. And you might start to feel like, oh shit, I might have bit off more than I can chew. Spirit is like, nah, push through it. Once you accomplish this can go into your portfolio and you can actually market yourself a little bit different. Does that make sense? It's something like that. Okay. Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo showing up here. Libra. Final messages. The 9 of Cups, 99 down. 99 could be significant. 8 of Pentacles is in the reverse here at the bottom of the deck, but it says self-development. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck in your subconscious mind, there is this energy of focusing on self-development, but not needing to get so caught up in perfectionism that you lose track of like the purpose, like you're learning something. So don't be too hard on yourself. Always on time. I know that's right. What's up, baby? I love this. Thank you for confirming. You're so welcome. But the 9 of Cups is, you know what I'm saying? Spirit is wanting you to make sure that you're not focusing too much on material. Like, don't get so consumed in materialistic things. Like, don't get too, like, I have to be honest with you, as a tarot reader, I find a lot of my life coaching clients through tarot reading. Okay. I have got my life coaching sessions are way more expensive than my tarot readings. Okay. I don't even advertise them on the website. Like, you literally have to ask for them. So, like, but most of my ongoing life coaching clients came from when I was doing free tarot readings. Okay. So like I would be giving away a reading or something like that. And they would be coming to get the reading. And they're like, damn, I like this girl. How do I get more time with you one-on-one? And those are the people that commit to my biggest prices. Okay. So there's something about needing to, I don't know, there's just something about not needing to focus so much on the way that things look externally. There's something about putting in the work, but not. Perfectionism causes you to, when you're a perfectionist, you work twice as hard, sometimes even harder, Leo. And this is about not doing that. It's about understanding that justice is coming just by you showing up and being open enough and receptive to learn. Okay. Like, I'm going to thrust myself into new opportunities without the expectation or without saying, yeah, I don't have the knowledge of that, so I can't do that. No, you don't have the knowledge of that. So this is an opportunity to learn. Thrust yourself in it and just learn something about yourself. Watch how you can see that you never needed those wings to fly. Like, you've been able to do this all along. Take that as it resonates. No major arcanas. Leo, you have exercise. It says, love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. And then it says, validate your past. You did the perfectionism. It says you did the best that you could. Feel and empathize with your past, not judge it. All right. That's what I got for you. So by not judging your past, Leo, you're going to be able to embrace your dreams and learn to embrace your own authenticity and see that your adventure has different turns to it than the next, but that doesn't make you less deserving or the other person less deserving. Moving forward. Probably way too much time up in Leo, always. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? I do ask that if y'all were up in this thing, that y'all smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Y'all, we done had 137 people run through this thing and 18 thumbs up. Is that how y'all feel? All right, Virgo, let's see. What is the overall energy of your current situation and what is it that you need to know about it? Virgo, these are general messages. Just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Let's see, Spirit. What's going on for Virgo? So it says celebrate your... Oh, wow. Someone else just got... I think it was Aries. Who am I talking to? Virgo? Yeah. So September 29th could be significant. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But it says Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after feast? Slow down and celebrate yourself. Well, I don't know. Something's trying to work out for you, Virgo. Something's trying to work out for you, Virgo. Literally, these cards came out for Aries. The Ten of Swords, but you have to allow, like, there is an ending. There is. And you have to embrace this ending. The Moon card. You have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone. The worst, when the Ten of Swords has come to the table, the worst of a situation is over. You see, this card is saying, how's that for a happily ever after? But like, it's the Phoenix. You got to rise from the ashes. So I'm pretty sure, like, as the Phoenix is rising, it doesn't feel like that's a happily ever after. But once it's flying above everything, then it sees the beauty in a situation. A situation has come to an end. The worst of a situation is over. Possibly with the Gemini. Show me this ending. And like this ending, like Spirit is saying, take the energy. Like, here's what we have to recognize. When the energy of an ending is around, the energy of a new beginning is around as well. That's why it is so important not to mourn the loss of someone. Don't mourn the death, because then you're feeding the energy of death. When there's also like it's like Mayat energy. It's a concept. The goddess Mayat is a concept of truth, justice, fairness, order. It was naturally created because of Isfat, the existence of chaos. If chaos did not exist, there would not be a need for order and truth and fairness. Okay, it wouldn't be a need. It would just, but because chaos exists, there's an imminent existence of order. But you have to choose what you're going to feed into. Spirit is saying that are you facing an ending, Virgo? Absolutely, undeniable. But Spirit is saying don't hone in and feed the energy of that ending. With that ending, there is inevitably a new beginning. And you are being encouraged to embrace that and feed and celebrate that. That's what the Phoenix does. Slow down and celebrate yourself. So let me see. What's ending? I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. What's ending? Somebody that was manipulating you, possibly even had you in a third party. Okay. Time after time after time again, like this person would literally, or this situation would literally give you just enough to keep you from looking out, like to keep you from looking out the window. You know what I'm saying? What are you escaping? What is coming to an end? A hostage situation is coming to an end. Congratulations. And it looks like, I have to be honest, it looks like that someone could have developed Stockholm syndrome, I think is what it's called, in this hostage situation. But that's coming to an end. There is an opportunity to rise again. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But I'm going to be honest with you. This person ain't never intended on giving you fucking long time. narcissist, whatever, whoever it is. It could be a boss, it could be a dead-end job. You just have to take it as it resonates. I do offer personal readings. You can find that information scrolling at the bottom of the screen. But with the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, you could have never received longevity from this situation anyways, because this person is too self-serving. So Spirit is saying, like, you're needing to slow down and celebrate yourself so that you can actually manifest and call in somebody that knows how to celebrate you as well, because you put out the frequency of serving other people, and that shit's got to come to an end, because it didn't got you put into a situation that is causing you to like just lose your interest. What is it that Virgo needs to know here? Could involve a Gemini, a Virgo. Could be speaking to someone could be cross-watching for a Virgo, with the Magician being here in the reverse. Look to what you need to know walking away from this reading, Virgo, is the Three of Wands. Preparation for opportunities to come, okay? Preparation for opportunities to come. With the bot, and Spirit is actually saying, keep these opportunities that are opening up for you, keep them to yourself, okay? I also want you to know that whatever this situation is, whatever this I'm going to refer to it as a hostage situation. Whatever this hostage situation has been for you, Virgo, it's definitely caused you to second guess your intuition. And Spirit is definitely saying that it is time to begin to reawaken to your intuition as you withdraw from this situation. Like immediately go into intuition work here, okay? Let me see the opportunities that's coming in. And the reason why you're immediately needing to go, yes, honey, okay. And the reason that you are immediately needing to go into addressing your intuition is because, well, when your intuition is repressed for so long, it's kind of like that first snow, okay? It's kind of like that first snow. Usually here in Kentucky, Pookie, when I was growing up, we used to eat snow, okay? We used to make ice cream out of snow. The fuck do you mean? I don't know if they even do that anymore, but that's what we used to do back in my day. But you didn't do it with the first snow, okay? The first snow just was never approved for it, okay? It wouldn't stick together or anything like that. Usually you can like that and the first snow will move away. But if you don't, like let's say it snows right now and then it snows again tomorrow. If you don't get out there and clear up that first snow, that second snow sets on top of that first snow, and that first snow becomes ice. And then it's harder to clean up. You understand what I'm saying? It's harder to get to the concrete. It's harder to get to the root of a situation. That's what's actually happened here. And I feel like Spirit is encouraging my Virgo collective to, as you are moving away from this situation, to immediately do intuition work, because I have to be honest with you, it looks like a King of Cups in the reverse is coming. Like there is the opportunity to find yourself in this cycle again. I have to be honest. And that's why it is very important to address any repressed emotions, so that you're not attracting someone else that identifies with those repressed emotions, so that they're not, playing on them again. Okay. Those negative thoughts. Yes. And that is exactly how you change if you want to control fate or destiny in any kind of way, which is really impossible, it's to really start with the man in the mirror. Mike said it best. Michael Jackson, rest in peace. You have to start with the man in the mirror. And it has a lot to do with controlling those negative thoughts, okay? And for you, as you're walking away from a painful ending, a betrayal from a manipulator, possibly a narcissist, you are going to have to address those repressed emotions so that you're not manifesting in a repeat cycle. I'm about to come up off your reading, but I want to say this one thing. I just told somebody in a personal reading this morning. Hoarding is not the sport of someone that is actively manifesting. Because let's just say that you are hoarding toilet paper because you fear that the day will come that you will not be able to wipe the crack of your ass. Okay? Guess what? The day is going to come where you will not be able to wipe You're behind. You are going to run out of toilet paper, and the universe is going to arrange things to where it's not available to you, because that's the mindset you've been moving in. So hoarding is not the mind. Like, you cannot be a hoarder if you're trying to live in the mindset of manifestation. There's no space when you're a hoarder. Okay. So you have to release those emotions. I love you. I'm gone. Could be a Sag, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo. What's up, y'all? I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button. It is absolutely greatly appreciated. If you would like a personal reading, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening. Let's jump in for Libra. All right, Libra, what's up? Uh-oh, I'm too early. All right, Libra, what's up? What's good? What's going on, Libra? Let's jump in and see what's going on inside of your current situation and what is it that you need to know about it. Libra, these are general messages, but I do ask that you smash that thumbs up button if you find that they're resonating. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Libra. What's the overall energy of their current situation? What is it that they need to know? Dang. Did y'all see how I had a shuffle deck and then it came out? There's something about the order. There's something about Libra, law and order. There's something about needing to do something in order, okay? And then we have potion. Remember to practice self-love. The order. Oh my goodness. There's something that cannot come into fruition. So you're trying to call something into fruition. You're trying to manifest something in, but I know this is getting ready. Just roll with me, okay? Did you shower? Did you wash the negative energy off of you? You don't have to physically get in the shower, but did you do the ritual of cleansing any negative energy that could interfere with calling in your manifestation? There's something about the order of something preventing a manifestation or something from happening. The card that actually came out to the board is lavender. So lavender could be of significance, making sure that you bring yourself to a peaceful, calm environment. It says surround yourself with love. So washing away any negative thoughts, any people, any negative naysayers. Let me see. How is this showing up for Libra? They got tarot cards in the back of this picture. So I could be speaking to a Libra that is into tarot like myself. It could be you and a couple of friends that gather around and play with cards every now and then. It could be a while since you've hung out with them. Spirit is saying, do some sort of self-protection and then hang out, like do something like that, like call those friends that support you over. Let me see what's going on for Libra. Yeah, the Three of Wands. There's an opportunity that is about to present itself, and Spirit is saying preparation. It says preparation, progress. And I said there's something about order. So there's an opportunity that's coming in, okay? And the opportunity coming in, it may make you anxious on its arrival. So Spirit is saying to prepare for this arrival, make sure that you're spending some time pouring into your cup so that you're not easily depleted. And there are some friends, family members around you that Spirit is encouraging you to surround yourself with those loved ones that are really good at uplifting and supporting you so that you can be prepared mentally for this opportunity that is coming in. Okay, the Three of Wands is all about an opportunity coming. The Strength card. Ooh. Yeah, you're definitely going to need the confidence, the strength, courage, and the wisdom, the compassion for your compassion for yourself, the internal strength to go after this. The Eight of Swords in the reverse is the likely outcome. 88 could be significant here. The 388 could be significant. The likely outcome here is from you releasing yourself from self-limiting beliefs, releasing yourself from negative thoughts, opening up to new perspectives. So I definitely feel like that there's a new opportunity that is coming in for you. But Spirit is saying, stop focusing on when it's coming, when it's coming, when it's coming, and make sure that you're like, shit. Before you take your car on a road trip, you got to make sure you got air in the tires, got an oil change, and all of that good stuff. You got to make sure that the transportation is going to get you there and back safely. I've got someone needing to make sure that their transportation is going to get them through this journey. And it looks like that the preparation work is making sure that you're doing your self-care, practicing self-love, and surrounding yourself with those who love you, bringing yourself to an internal calm and internal center. Because, baby, Nine of Swords, to get this bag is going to, for some reason or another, to go after this bag, it is going to, the Ten of Pentacles, it is absolutely going to bring about some sort of anxiety. It's like you're just, it's like you're going to feel like that you're unequipped. It's like you're going to feel like, I just feel like that your fears and anxieties are going to cause you to lie to yourself, to tell you that you can't handle this opportunity, that you're not ready for this opportunity. What's the opportunity? What is the opportunity that's coming in for Libra? It's an opportunity for expansion, foresight. Oh, there's a lot of competition. Oh, the Page of Cups. You feel like I'm kind of new to this though, Key. I'm new to this. There's a lot of I'm sitting here since we talking about Taurus. Somebody could be talking to a Libra that's wanting to, kind of like, I don't know, jump off the porch, start a YouTube channel, but you discouraged because there's too much like Tyler Tarot, or who's one of my other favorite big ones. He's newer. I can't even think of his name. He's the Armenian guy. I love him. I just found him. I love him. Look, I don't even subscribe anymore if I own too much care for him. I hit the subscribe on him. But like they grow, like I think his success story is like he's at like almost 88 K in 4 months. So it's almost like somebody may be getting discouraged or something like that. Show me more on this opportunity. But Spirit is like, continue to practice with your friends and those friends that you have predicted things with. Keep them around. Yes, thank you, Spirit. I was waiting on that. The sun is finally, the daylight is coming out, y'all. Look, partnership, Two of Swords. You don't even see it. You don't even see it coming. Like, there's this energy of you jumping off the porch solo dolo. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit is telling you to have faith that the opportunity that is arriving is the opportunity that, yes, you are qualified for. It doesn't matter how experienced someone else may be. It doesn't matter what type of competition is out there. You are this is yours because the universe has brought it in for you. And when confirmation birth for you, the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords, this is saying like when you least expect it, the right partnership is coming in for you. This is taking you to some sort of partnership, mutual understanding, a connection, okay? It could very well be with the Leo. I definitely feel like that currently someone is out in the cold. Take that as it resonates because that didn't even fit the storyline. Damn, we got the Five of Pentacles here. I definitely feel like that this is going to help you overcome some sort of financial hardship. It's going to help you overcome some sort of lack mindset. But right now, subconsciously, there is a lack mindset that is affecting you from going after this opportunity. Self-care message for Libra. What's up, y'all? What's up? I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button. Do a 30-day challenge. It says force yourself to do something new for 30 days to form a new habit, create a routine. So I have to be honest with you. For those of you all that are thinking about jumping out there and doing something outside of the norm, Spirit is saying make sure that you stick with it for at least 30 days so that you can see how it progresses and changes over time. Before you make any changes, give yourself about a 30-day. That way you have 30 days worth of data. Even if the 30 days does not turn out as to what you would label as successful, it is successful because it's 30 days worth of data. And as a content creator, anything that gives me data, I consider it successful. Okay. All right. Moving on to Scorpio. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? I do appreciate y'all hanging out with your girl, watching your girl. It's greatly appreciated. I understand if your thumbs are too sleepy to hit that thumbs up button too. I understand that. Maybe you putting on your makeup or something. Let's jump in for Scorpio. Scorpio, let's look at your current situation and what you can expect from that. Spirit, this is for Scorpio. What is the overall energy of the situation Scorpio is currently facing? Ooh, it says Clover, release your guilt. And it's wow. So Scorpio spirit is saying the moment that you release your guilt, the moment that you stop feeling bad, stop beating yourself up, you'll be able to make the necessary changes to manifest exactly what it is that you're desiring. But right now, it's like I got someone that is kind of beating themselves up about a mistake or something that didn't go as expected. You might have started some sort of forest fire by accident, literally or figuratively. I don't know. There could be some sort of forest fire coming up. I don't know. If that's the case, then I would hate that because I also was channeling hostage situation earlier as well. But let me get back to your reading. May the 21st could have been very significant for you, Scorpio. You could have you could have tried to start something on the 21st of this month. Yeah, the Ten of Swords is in the reverse. The worst is over. So it's like, dust yourself off and try again, try again. Leo, you know what I'm saying? Let me see, Spirit. How is this showing up for Scorpio? How is this showing up for Scorpio, Spirit? Clover. Release your guilt so that you can manifest your every wish. How is this showing up? The Two of Cups in the reverse. The Fool card, yeah, there's definitely, look, there's a new beginning that is coming in for you. However, you're still kind of like beating yourself up. You still feel guilty over the breakdown of some sort of partnership. You are definitely feeling guilty over some sort of breakdown over some sort of partnership. It could be a Cancer. We have the Chariot card here, and the Two of Cups is a Cancerian energy as well. Someone's having a hard time here moving forward, overcoming the challenges and or the obstacles. I think that Spirit is wanting you to know that there's actually more options. Like the likely outcome of this is opportunities, choices, seeing something, like seeing beyond the black and white of something. Why is Scorpio being told to release their guilt as it pertains to the disharmony within this partnership? What's going on? Show me how Scorpio's guilty in this breakdown of this connection. The Judgment in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles in the upright. The Four of Wands in the reverse. Did you see the purpose in something too late? Judgment in the reverse is about ignoring the call. Like there was an opportunity. So Scorpio, there was the opportunity it looks like that you ignored the opportunity, the call to balance a situation out, to have harmony within a situation. It looks like that. I'm just reading the cards. I asked, what was Scorpio feeling guilty about? It looks like that there was an opportunity to balance out a situation. But it looks like that you could have decided to focus on your material world. You could have chosen to focus on something else that looked more like it just looked easier, or it just like the results was more tangible, was more abundant. Okay. And so it's like you chose something over some sort of partnership, and it played into the breakdown of that connection. It definitely played into the Four of Wands in the reverse to the Death card. There was definitely some sort of passion project. Like there was an opportunity for you to balance out the situation within this connection, but you chose to focus on the King of Pentacles, something that was more abundant. Some like you just held back. You decided to focus on something else because to balance that situation out, it wasn't going to offer you anything that was tangible at that time, is really what I'm getting here. 77 could be significant. What is the Seven of Cups? What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button down below. What is the Seven of Cups here? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. I have to be honest, the Spirit is wanting you to know, damn, the Devil in the Moon card. There some sort of unrealistic thinking is coming to an end. I feel like there's some sort of fantasy thinking that needs to come to an end, that has like what's like the likely outcome of this situation is, I do feel like that there are opportunities that are coming in. Like I do feel like that there will opportunities that will arrive for you, but there is the ending. Okay, with the ending is the energy of new beginnings, but this ending is just this energy. I just feel like there was this energy of hopeful thinking something would always be around for you to balance it out, and I don't think that was the case. I don't, and this, you can flip this around for however it resonates, but I definitely see that I have a Scorpio that is going through a major transformation. There's a lot of Scorpio here on the board as well. Scorpio is going through a major transformation due to the ending of a connection. And it's almost like that you feel guilty about the breakdown in that connection because there was an opportunity for you to balance it out, but you or someone put work ahead of that. So I do feel like with the Devil card and the Moon card being here, there is the ending of some sort of restrictive, unrealistic, toxic. There's even the energy of seduction here with the Moon card. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like, damn, I hate to say this. I feel like I'm calling Scorpio out, but someone could be cross watching for Scorpio. Just take it as it resonates. But it's almost like somebody was like, yeah, I'll be able to make up for that. And it's almost like someone could have been using their sexual energy to constantly make up for their shortcomings. And it looks like that's something that's coming to an end. It's like, it's not working no more. It's not working no more. What is the most important thing for Scorpio to know walking away from this reading? This could involve a Scorpio a Scorpio or a Sagittarius or a Cancer. It doesn't necessarily have to be. What is the most important thing for Scorpio to know walking away from here? The Three of Swords in the reverse, but the Five of Wands came out to the board. There's definitely some tension and disagreements within this situation. And it does look like that it is like whatever the tension, the strife, and the disagreement is, it is fueled by negative self-talk. There's a lack of optimism here. So Spirit is saying that, with the releasing of the pain that has come from this situation, it looks like that the two of you all will be able to handle this. Yes, the Hierophant. It looks like that you will be able to bring order and structure to this chaotic situation right now. But one does have to release that negative self-talk. There is this need of releasing the pain. Take that as it resonates. There's now Taurus on the board. Let me get you your self-care message, Scorpio. Hey, Feather, what's up, my love? How are you? Spirit, this is for Scorpio. What's the self-care message? Exercise, Scorpio. Get out there, get to moving. It says, love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. We also have challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Yeah, there was a learning experience. Don't beat yourself up about it. Moving forward to Sagittarius. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? So let's jump in for my lovely Sagittarian ninth house collective. Let's see what is going on with your current situation, Sagittarius. Sag, I do ask that you all smash that thumbs up button if you find that these messages are resonating. Spirit, what is the overall energy? What is it that the Sagittarian collective needs to know about their current situation? Good, up bright and early. Yes, we are. I'm so glad that you're doing good, Feather. Thank y'all so much for keeping that chat active. For those of you all that are, thank you to everyone that has smashed that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. My nose is itching on both sides, so we got some ancestors entering the chat. Okay, there she goes. Voyage. You already know the answers. You already know all the answers. You have already been given the blueprint. You must confidence. It comes with time and practice. Okay, so I have to be honest with you, Sagittarius. This is telling me that you already know all the answers. Like you know what is being asked of you. With the Ace of Swords on this confidence card, it's saying that even though you know the truth, it's like you are insecure about it because it's the path least traveled. But that doesn't mean that it's not the right road for you. Let me see. What's voyage? Could be going on a trip. The Tower card in the reverse. Yeah, I have to be honest with you, Sag. You already know all of the answers, but the Tower in the reverse is that of resistance, okay? There's a fear of change, disaster, okay? A fear of disaster, fear of change. There's a need to go through a personal transformation. You already know what needs to be done, but there is a lack of confidence in it. There's something. Spaceship, don't be afraid to saying there's something that you're being told to call in and ask for, but you're not very confident in speaking your truth and saying what needs to be said. And you're going to have to just finally just say what needs to be said. You know, a while back, it's forever ago. I don't even know if I ever released the video. I was doing a recording and it was a recording where I was asleep. I got sleepy in the recording. But then I started channeling my cousin Shaquille. Ironically, his name, like his nickname, was Sleepy. And I never released the video because out of nowhere, when I went to channel, like like when I watched the playback, because I immediately felt weird. I stopped it immediately. And when I watched it back, it was literally what I was like when I zoned out, it was, it's time to finally say what you need to say. Just say what you need to say. And that's the energy that I'm feeling right now. And I just watched a bird fly down from my roof too. So I definitely feel like that something is needing to be said, but there's a lack of confidence in doing so. It's like you keep on asking spirit for an easier way, an easier answer. Let me see, spirit. The Empress. Oh my goodness. If you are willing to, the Nine of Pentacles, that's pre-Empress at the bottom of the deck. If you're willing to go through this personal transformation, if you're willing to get out of your comfort zone, it does look like that you're about to blossom. It definitely looks like that you have the potential to have some sort of abundance come in. However, it looks like that the needs, like if you don't go through this personal transformation, it looks like that you could, I don't know. There's something about you going the route least traveled, okay? You're not going the path that has all the footprints to it. And so you could be getting distracted, or you could be looking for validation externally, and you're not receiving the validation externally. Some of y'all, I have to be honest. Those of you all that are married, some of y'all are I'm going to be honest with you. If you're married or if you're committed and there is infidelity taking place, the tower in the reverse to this infidelity is saying, like, you might be saying, God, why is something not coming together? Or divine, why is something not coming together? What's going on? Well, spirit is saying it is not until you put an end to that infidelity, that whatever the infidelity is, that needs to be addressed. The truth, like if you know about your spouse being like having infidelities, you need to speak on it. If you are having infidel, like if you're being whatever it is, I'm getting itchy too. So I know I'm hitting on something. Something's got to come to an end in order for the proper manifestation to come in. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. What's up, Norms? What's up, Norms? You can't keep this knowledge to yourself anymore. March 16th can be significant. That is when the healing can commence. Once, because that's the message. Once somebody speaks on the infidelity, either that you had, like, let's say that you have some sort of secret infidelity. Maybe you're not even active in that thing no more, but your spouse or your committed partner doesn't know about it. It's causing you to move in a way that is out of alignment with your manifestation from coming in. I'm glad that you're catching me as well, my love. Or your person, like knowing that, like, let's just say, like, you went through your person's phone and you found out about infidelity, holding it in and not speaking on it, speaking your truth, not arguing, bitching, griping, and complaining and starting World War III. That's not what I'm saying. But bringing it up and getting it off of your chest to clear the air is actually stopping something from growing, stopping something from moving, okay? Yes, but if you can face your fears and get out of your comfort zone, and like I said, you do have to be willing to do this without starting World War III. You do. It's like you know all of the answers that you need in order to embark on the journey that you need to embark on, but it requires emotional diplomacy. You have to do it from an emotionally balanced perspective. You have to display self-discipline. I also feel like that there has to be an accountability of lack. Like, I have to be honest with you. There has to be an accountability of lack of, like, shit. People wasn't willing to spice this situation up because they were too focused on what wasn't going right. And then when the energy, like, shit, people was focusing on spicing up that infidelity. Okay. And so the passion and the spark in this situation definitely, honey, got drained. Just being honest. Final messages. Who is this? Sagittarius? Where I be? Could be speaking to someone if dealing with a Scorpio, an Aries, a Libra, a Taurus. The High Priestess, there's definitely some, like, I want you to know that, you know, holding on to these secrets, like, when you know something, like, let's just say, because God forbid my Sagittarius be the cheater. I'm being a smart ass, okay? Before anybody, I'm being a smart ass. God forbid my Sagittarius be the cheater. But let's just say that you know that your significant other is cheating on you through some, like, you found it through deceptive behaviors. But you don't want to bring it up because you just don't want to, whatever. I don't know what the reason would be for not to bring it up, because, baby, your girl is bringing that shit up. But that's just me. Okay, so, but you have your reasons for not bringing it up. And then throughout the day, your significant other might come up and want to peck you and kiss you on the cheek. But because you just found out that this person is cheating on you, like, I don't want that kiss. Don't kiss me. And then it's like your partner, it's just like it's creating strife within your relationship, within your connection, when in all actuality, that's the prime opportunity for you to bring up what's bothering you instead of making this person guess. I have to be honest with you. Somebody is not able to get the clarity that you need because you won't speak up. You're resisting making some sort of confession or talking about the difficult situation. Just because we're talking about something difficult doesn't necessarily mean that we're arguing or that we're fighting. But the difficult conversations need to be had in order to get the passion reignited here. Yeah, it's gonna be brought up ASAP too on me, Pookie. I'm just gonna have to be honest with you, baby. I'm gonna bring that shit all the way up. But I do have someone here that is not bringing up the infidelity, and it could be because you're the one with the infidelity. Just take it as it resonates, okay? Let me see. My Sagittarius collective, are they the one that is being unfaithful? I have to be honest with you. I don't, like, some of you all, it's a flat out yes. I got two cards that say yes, okay? But others of you all, it's not necessarily that you're cheating, but you are entertaining other, you know, other invitations. You know what I'm saying? You're not closing yourself off to other invitations. And so because you're not closing yourself off to other invitations, and other invitations might be talking about, oh, I want to rub your feet tonight, and the one that you didn't actually chose to build a life with ain't rubbing your feet. And then so you're mad at them for not rubbing your feet type. Meanwhile, if this motherfucker wasn't in your face, you could be having your feet rubbed by Tyrone, when that's all Tyrone is really good for, is rubbing your feet. You see what I'm saying? So I have to be honest with you. This is saying that because of what it is that you're entertaining, you're not truthfully seeing like, you're not showing up. Like, you know what you need to do. Bottom line. Yes, and he gonna get left. I know that's right. Oops. This could be a Sagittarius. I don't know why I said Sagittarius. This could be a Pisces, an Aries, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Taurus. Take it as it resonates. Self-care message for Sag Spirits. Self-care message for Sag. Good rising, Ashley. What's up? I am having a great day. I hope that you are as well, Gabby. Divine Jane said, I am a Pisces. Oops. Nah, I asked about it, but she stonewalled and deflected. I think she's entertaining people on apps that she's hiding. It's a Virgo with a Gemini ascendant. Well, that's your intuition. So the High Priestess in the reverse is speaking about someone repressing their intuition, not listening to their intuition. And I have to be honest with you, when I said something about not starting World War III and the way that you approach it, I do feel the energy, Mr. 718, that there is a need to check your approach. I don't know why. I think I've gotten that for you before. I think he's dealing with his clients. My God. Oh, shit. Okay, so Sagittarius, your self-care message is change a bad habit. Kill a bad habit, drinking, overeating, or anything else that is not serving you, and then receive. It says you're being asked to be open to receive universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, or universal wisdom. Know that you know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. You did. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you remembered. He's a tattoo guy. My gosh. I found out a male friend of mine is married. He lied about being divorced. Oh my. What's up, B1212? Good rising, sunshine. It rains here, y'all. It's okay. We need the rain too. Let's move on into Capricorn. I love you, Sag. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Thank y'all for getting that chat activated too. All right, Capricorn, let's jump in and take a look at your current situation and what is it that you need to know about it. Capricorn, these are general messages. Just take what resonates, okay? But if you do find that it's resonating or you're just enjoying the storyline, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. However, I don't care because we are not in a type of intimate. Oh, I get that too. I know that's right. I told him I missed him. He said, why? You should have said because, oh, damn, I forgot I wasn't still. Shit, I don't know. But Pookie, baby, shit. Baby, I gotta tell her motherfucker I had a relapse in judgment. Never mind. The fuck do you mean? Shit, you right. I should not be missing you. Why? Baby, I don't know. Let me stop. That's what I would have said. Shit, I don't know. But let me stop. Norm says she got a Capricorn sun. Right here, I knew it was not going to last. I knew that's right. I know that's right. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. Let me tap in for Capricorn, Spirit. What is it that Capricorn needs to know about their current situation? Ooh, sun, 11. Paint the sun back into your own sky. Hey, Capricorn, if it's gloomy here, but it's beautiful to me. So if it's gloomy where you at, baby, I'm gonna need you to get your paintbrush and get to painting the sun. Yes, the universe is here for you. We are all just stardust. You know why I love this? If I had the books up here, I would read that card to you. It's one of my favorite ones. November 31st. I don't even know if November has a 31st in it, but no, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. I don't think it does, but just take it as it resonates. Listen here, Linda, Capricorn. Spirit is saying, paint the sun back into your sky. Things have become dull and gloomy, and it just kind of seems like you have taken on a pessimistic perspective. Spirit is saying, hey, the universe card is speaking about there's so much in the world. Don't be afraid to ask the universe for all that you truly desire, because the universe has so much to give. Okay, so much to give. So people in the 3D world tell you asking for too much. Your divine will never tell you that you asking for too much. Your divine may not give you what you asking for because it's not in alignment for you, but you are never asking the divine for too much, Capricorn. So get to asking the divine for what you want, okay? Because I do see that you have kind of like painted some sort of lid over your potential, and Spirit is saying, I'm gonna need you to go on and make that a sun. Okay. Let me see. How is this showing up for Capricorn? I've been begging like Keith Sweat. Forget asking. Ooh, Feather, that's not nice. That's not nice. You're going to find somebody that's only going to use you for something, or going to tell you you ain't had enough, and that's going to create an insecurity for you. Don't do that. Let me see. This is for Capricorn, Spirit. Tap me in for Capricorn. Why are you asking Capricorn to paint the sun back in their sky? Okay. Cappy, what's going on? Okay, so there could be a Virgo, a Libra, or a Leo that is a straight up. Okay. So I'm either speaking to a Capricorn that is dealing with someone that has become overly emotional, okay? But I really do feel like that I'm speaking to a Capricorn that has, like, you have someone that is low vibrational. The Strength card in the reverse. This is not someone of high integrity, okay? This person is influencing you. And I do feel like that this is someone that is of low vibration. This is someone that has a pessimistic mindset. And I mean, I just feel like that you've kind of taken it on. Damn, the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the String card in the reverse is not pretty when my Capricorn collective is being told to paint the world. The sun back in your sky. The the Queen of Swords in the reverse says overly emotionally, easily influenced, bitchy, cold-hearted, cruel, bitter. The Strength in the reverse, self-doubt, weakness, insecurities, low energy, raw emotions, struggling, pride. So I definitely feel like that you got somebody that's trying to steal your light, Capricorn. And I have to be honest with you. You have put this person in such a position in your life, they're winning. So Spirit is saying, hey, can you please reevaluate who's running this shit? You know what I'm saying? You've enjoyed passenger princess behavior too long. And I'm gonna go back to a comment because it keeps coming up in my mind's eye. I've been begging like Keith Sweat, forget asking. You see, sometimes you asking. See, I got you being easily influenced by somebody or something that's not in your best and highest good. And sometimes you asking for things that is in alignment for the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Strength card in the reverse, and the universe is like, how dare I give you that when I'm trying to get you to paint the sun back into your sky? And if I give you this is only going to darken your sky even more, because you really are around somebody that you fighting for something. Spirit ain't giving it to you because you fight for something that is draining the fuck out of you. It is literally draining your life force. Okay. What is this? No. The Eight of Cups in the reverse, something that you refuse to give up on, okay? It says trying one more time, indecision, aiming driftlessly. You got somebody that doesn't even know what they want. They don't even really know what they're like. I don't want to say they don't know what they're doing, because it ain't that they don't know what they're doing. It's just that they don't know what the fuck they doing. It's like they're trying to bring something into fruition without any navigation system. And God forbid you have just a little bit of, Lord have mercy, God forbid you have just a little bit of Sagittarius in your chart, and here you didn't just been told it. You know all the answers, like you are the navigation, and yet you're allowing somebody that don't even know what the fuck they want to navigate and lead you. The hell? I'm being hard on somebody because this is a no. Especially, and I know I'm intentionally not looking at the chat because a few minutes ago I seen a whole lot of people say that they was Sagittarius affected by Capricorn. And I feel like that you're trying to get someone to tell you, like, look, I'm trying to figure out, what do you want from me? Fuck what they want from you, Capricorn. Okay? Fuck what they want from you. Does it feel good at this point? Does it feel good being led by the blind? Or are you ready to ascend to the driver's seat? You are Capricorn. You are Saturn. You are the father of the tarot. You are the disciplinary of the tarot. Are you ready to assume your rightful position and lead this horse or not? You're so welcome, fearless Aries. You're so welcome. Let me see. What's going on here, Spirit? What's going on here? A fear of change. The Six of Cups is coming out like this. A fear of change. Queen of Wands. You feel like that, I got somebody that could possibly be living in the heydays of this connection. Yeah, Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands. Oh my. Somebody's living in the heydays of this connection, whatever this is. Whatever it is that you like, it's time for you to walk away. You know that this is draining you. But it's like you keep on convincing yourself to give it one more time, to give it one more time. But it is absolutely Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands. Eight of Swords, self-imposed imprisonment. Ten of Wands, burden and responsibility. It's like you are keeping yourself burdened, trapped in this situation because you remember what it used to be like. But nobody, the Strength card's in the reverse, the Queen of Swords is in the reverse, the Eight of Swords is in the reverse. If the Queen of Swords was in the upright, I'd be happy because the Queen of Swords knows how to move things forward. Oh, thank you, my love. The Queen of Swords knows how to move things forward. That's what the Queen of Swords knows how to do. But the Queen of Swords is in the reverse, meaning that she's not willing to detach from her emotions in order to do what is necessary to move something forward. You are emotionally attached to this situation, even though you have learned to survive this situation by pocketing and sheltering your emotions. So even though you have emotions for this situation, you survive inside of this situation by understanding that it's not safe for you to display your emotions inside of this situation. Because one day this person will be healthy enough and y'all will make it through the obstacles and then you can have what y'all used to have. That's not true. That's really not true. Oh, thank you. You think my hair look great? Thank you, Pooh. The Moon card, you have to face your fears and be willing to get out of your comfort zone, Capricorn. But right now, your foresight is kind of misconstrued because of this person. Like, you have convinced yourself that a part of you, I don't know, like this person's energy absolutely easily influences you. With like, this person doesn't have to do too much to convince you of anything. And it's draining your life force. It's draining your life force. I don't know what else to tell you. You were born to stand out. This person doesn't allow for you to stand out. You try to do too much. Like there's too much of you waiting for this person to give you the answer in the direction to go in. And Spirit is saying, can you just do what you want to do? And by golly, if they follow, then things can change. But if not, then there's something better up ahead. But it says you're born to stand out. You don't fit in. Stand in your own power and be proud of your individuality. But what came to the table for you is release doubt. You've been here before. Trust yourself and believe in your own strengths to live your own life. To own your life. Sorry, to own your life. And it's really just that simple. It's growing in long. Thank you so much. My mom is a Capricorn. Oh. My sister's a Capricorn. That's crazy you said that because as soon as you said that, that's who I thought about. All right, Capricorn, I love you. I'm sending you bunches of love and light, and Spirit is saying it's time for you to be more optimistic about where you're headed so that you don't have to think that the yesteryears is the best that it had to offer. Be optimistic about where you're going so that the yesteryears aren't your best days, okay? All right, moving forward. I should send her this. Yes, you should. My mom's a Sagittarius, same as my grandmother was. Wow. Let's move into Aquarius. It does not look like we're going to make it to the all signs portion because we are slipping on those thumbs up, y'all. I do ask that y'all smash those thumbs up. If y'all were just here for longer than 2 minutes, it's just a way to pour back, okay? I do appreciate it. All right, Aquarius, let's jump in and see what's going on with your current situation and what is it that you need to know right now. We butt heads a lot, me and my grandmother. I know that's right. I butt heads with my sister a lot, honey. Your grandmother's a Taurus. Who Tauruses can be very stubborn. They are the bull. They are the bull. Tauruses can be very stubborn, very materialistic, and they like things to look a certain way too. Anyways, Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Taurus for us to be having that discussion in the middle of your timestamp. But we do have storm. It says every hurricane comes to an end and then homeward. Take yourself out on a date. I need some water, y'all. And this one's empty. I got a little bit in here, but not enough. What you need to know about your current situation, Aquarius. I would start dancing in the rain because it's about to dry up. And when it does dry up, my God, are you going to be happy that you had your season of rain? Because it washes, your season, the storm, every hurricane comes to an end. There's somebody, okay, so I'm talking to an Aquarius that has possibly just come through a little season of your life where it just seemed like people was dropping off like flies. You're going to be happy. You are about to, like, what you need to know about your current situation is that these people needed to fall off like flies because they did not have your best interest in mind. There were things about these people that you could not see. Okay. This is giving the energy of there were conversations behind your back that you wasn't aware of. Okay. Let me see. How is this showing up? I hit the like button as soon as I come to the show. Thank you so much. Get some coffee too. I know that's what I need. It's a good old coffee, honey. Oh, I don't like to drive in the rain, y'all. So we have the Hermit in the reverse. Ooh. Yeah, I do. I feel like that's exactly what it is. I'm speaking to an Aquarius that right now you in a season where people are falling off. It just seems like you might be, some people that you thought was some trusted allies. You may just see them revealing their true colors and people are just falling off. And you may kind of feel like you kind of lost in this. The hurricane can sometimes pick something up and move it a certain distance, right? So you may feel like that this hurricane picked you up and just threw you off into an environment where you're isolated and alone, and you may be mourning and regretting some of the people that aren't with you. Spirit is saying there is a time very soon that you will come to appreciate this because those people meant you no good. Let me see what's going on here. The Star card and the Ace of Cups. I seen the Star card first. The Hermit in the Star card. The Hermit has the star. The Hermit has the star in the lantern. So I do see that the hurricane has put you in the position to do some sort of soul searching, but it looks like that you're seeing this as isolation. So basically what my Aquarius season, it could be Aquarius season that this comes about. But my Aquarius collective is needing to know that you are in a season of solitude for a reason, to renew, to be rejuvenated, to learn to learn about yourself again, to restore yourself. I definitely feel like that these deceptive people, because even the Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. So there could be a Virgo or an Aquarius around. I am speaking to Aquarius, but the Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. And you know what I'm saying? This is really saying that people were really just trying to really take, like, even if they wasn't literally taking from you, okay, they were riding your coattail. They were just reaping the benefits of you. They wasn't necessarily pouring into you. You were pouring into, I like the Star card here because you see how the Star card is pouring into the collective pool, but also this pool over here. It's like you're trying to pour into a lot of situations and like you do that. That's what Aquarius does. You do that. That's your natural instinct. Okay. But it looks like that you have had people around you that were taking advantage of that. And so because they were taking advantage of that, you were learning to withhold your natural instinct. So the universe is allowing the hurricane to come to remove you out of that environment that causes you to hold back from your natural instinct so that you can open up again. okay? Because your repressed emotions are actually holding you back from manifesting. An Aquarius, I'm going to be honest with you, an Aquarius is a beautiful manifester because they do feel the emotions of the collective, okay? It's not that the 12th house is the house of the collective, but the Aquarius is the house of your friends, your groups, your social settings. So when you you are the star card, represented by the star card, because you restore hope in your community and in your friend groups. So when you're accustomed to friend groups and environments that take advantage of you, you don't necessarily stay optimistic about restoring hope and pushing hope for the future and pushing them forward, right? So Spirit is saying that I need you out of that mentality so that you can begin to do what the fuck you do, and that is restore hope. But you first must be willing to go into solitude, it looks like. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is saying there's something about self-discipline. Right now, you're putting way too much work into the community the community that you're working for, the relationship that you're striving to, like you could feel isolated from a particular relationship, a particular community. It's because your work is not being rewarded in that dynamic. Yeah, the King of Wands, there's a poor lead. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. There's a person that has unachievable expectations. Okay. And that's why, like you're constantly putting in the work, but not receiving the reward, because this person has unachievable expectations. And Spirit is saying, like, you can't keep showing up for that situation and then thinking that it's not going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Eight of Wands in the reverse, it definitely delays you from, it's slowing down your progress. So you're definitely, it looks like that there's a significant event that's coming in for you. Your current situation has a significant event that is allowing people that mean you no good, or a particular person that means you no good, to fall away so that you can be rejuvenated and tap back into your creative energy. And yeah, because right now you're overcommitted. You don't have what it takes. Because some of y'all, if this is work, you doing too much work and this person knows it, and it's stopping you from being able to show up in your relationships, your relationship outside of work, okay? And for others of you all, this is saying that you're holding on, you're putting in way too much in a relationship, and receiving absolutely no reward, when in reality, if you could just put that down, like, you're overcommitting yourself to a situation that is not rewarding you, and there's a unified partnership that's trying to come in for you, but you first must be willing to pour into your cup and rejuvenate your own self, okay? Let's get a self-care message here for Aquarius. She said, dang, I hear you. I don't even know what you said that to. It says awakening. Yes, a realization. This here is a personal reading. A realization, shift, or discovery, financial goals. So I definitely feel like that someone is having some sort of sudden realization, and this sudden realization is going to bring about financial stability. Look, fuck being nice and avoid toxic people, because these toxic people got you doubting yourself, and it's time to release that, okay? So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Good luck. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's jump into Pisces. Y'all, come on, help the channel grow. I did watch the back end, and it looks like that over 50% of my viewers are not subscribed to the channel. Only 46% of my viewers are actually subscribed to the channel. So that is a grave disappointment. I do appreciate everyone that does watch, you know what I'm saying? But if you watch more than one video, your girl would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button. Share the love, y'all. Share the love. Grand Rising, Queen 353. All right, so we didn't have some people enter. No thumbs up. Good rising, baby. You okay? It's the last one, okay? You want some lovins? I got you. Give me a second, y'all. I'm subscribed. I know that's right, Feather. You've been around for a long time. I appreciate your subscriptions too. All right, let me read timestamp Pisces. And then hurry up and get off these people's internet. Octavia, if you are happening to see this, I am open until 12 o'clock. Okay, Octavia, if you are on here watching in the background, I am open until 11 o'clock. Let's finally do it. It's just been a crazy 2 days for me, Octavia. Check your email. I did apologize. I do apologize. Let me see. This is for Pisces. This is for Pisces spirit. What is it that Pisces needs to know about their current situation? What is it that Pisces needs to know about their current situation? Pisces, general messages, just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. Ooh, ooh. We got Spaceship 43. Don't be afraid to sing. Shit, girl, boy, I don't know who I'm talking to, but don't be afraid to sing because you earned it, honey. You've earned every right to do it. So if you like, I was just watching Lilo and Stitch last night, honey. That's what we going to go do at 12 is we're going to go see the new one. But we was watching Lilo and Stitch, honey, and even though Stitch could not play that guitar, he kept on doing it. You hear me? He kept on doing it. And so Spirit is saying you in the end, you know, everything after everything, Lilo got to stay right where he was at. Or Stitch got to stay right where he was at. And so did Lilo. And so it's about understanding that you sang your tune, saying what you want. Don't be afraid. You've earned the right to stand out. You've earned the right to sound different. You've earned the right to be seen, to be heard. Don't be out here playing yourself. Smile in whatever situation it is that you're facing. July 13th could be significant. People have made people without responsibilities rich off of YouTube. People have made people without responsibilities rich off of YouTube. I know that's right. Thank you so much, Feather. I know that's right. You know, God is going to bless me in the way that God is going to bless me. I do be watching how other tarot readers be blowing up. I don't really do this for fame. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to get too famous just because I don't really handle attention very. Ooh, looky here. I told you, Pisces, y'all got something good coming. Baby, you got something good coming. This is for remove me. There's definitely something significant with the number 7 or just July. Cancerian season, the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups in the reverse. You're about to be seeing something. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. You're going to be aligning to all type of possibilities. Choices are about to open up for you. Choices that you was once thinking were only fantasy and unrealistic and outside of your reach, they're about to start opening up to you. Could be a Cancer or a Virgo significant here. Sorry about that, Pisces. I also feel like that someone could be expecting like what you don't see coming, what you need to know right now about your current situation. Is Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to sing, don't be afraid to ask for that promotion at work. Some of you all need to be asking for some sort of promotion or applying for an upper level position. There's some sort of there's at least one Pisces I'm talking to that if you was to get on your job's website, they're hiring for an upper level position that they typically hire from within. It's listed externally, but they will hire from within before they hire externally. So even though you don't have the qualifications that they're looking for coming from someone externally, you have the qualifications because you're actually already in the job. Okay, so some of you all need some, at least one Pisces needs to hear that you do need, like if you go to your current job's website and they're looking for a job, or they're looking for, I don't know, something, and they require a bachelor's degree, but you may not have your bachelor's degree, they would still consider you for this position because you are coming from within the company. So someone needs to know that. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Be willing to learn. Okay, this is even the Eight of Pentacles is apprenticeship. I'm getting chills too. You've earned this. Oh my God, I'm getting chills. You've earned this right. Yeah, you've earned. I'm getting chills. You've earned this. So like, let me see. What else does Pisces need to know? Grand Rising, Lasia, Grand Rising. The Three of Wands. Spirit is saying, don't get lost in the, like, don't get, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Is there a pot? Look. Okay. Pisces. There is an opportunity that is coming in for you, and it is going to be so beautiful. Here's the challenge. It looks like that there's a third party around you that does seem to be getting a whole lot of your attention. And it does look like that third party situation, the amount of pain, the negative self-talk that's coming from it, the disappointment, the just the pessimism is showing as a distraction from the opportunity to get you towards a more stable opportunity. So I feel like ultimately Spirit is saying right now, you've earned some sort of promotion or some sort of level up as it pertains to your pentacle world. So Spirit is saying, stay focused on moving forward. Stay focused on your progress right now. Don't get distracted by things that are not progressing forward. So if something has stopped progressing, Pisces, it is time. There is something that is going to stop progressing. And when it stops progressing, Spirit wants you to keep moving forward because there is something, like there's an opportunity that Spirit wants you to focus on right now. Okay. But I do feel like that this third party situation is creating a lot of clouded judgment, a lot of confusion and chaos internally for you. And it's affecting your long-term view. It's creating self-doubt. But this is not the week to focus on that breakup, that imbalance within that relationship. There is, I'm not saying that there's not a loss there. I'm not saying that there's not disappointment there. I'm not saying that, there's not pain there. However, I need you to focus on moving forward. There will be a time for you to process this breakup. And trust me, when you sitting there financially stable, you're not, let me just say that when I'm going to go get my toes and my nails done and my hair done, Pooka, I promise you, I'm not thinking about how many likes my video did not get, okay? Or I'm not thinking about that ex that didn't show up for me, okay? I'm thinking about feeling good. So when you are able to give yourself the nice things and take care of yourself the way that you would like to, which is what this opportunity is going to be able to do for you, you ain't going to be worried about this person that had you in the third party. That's ultimately what I'm saying, okay? Let me see, Spirit. What is the self-care message to help Pisces navigate this? Nourishment. Focus on the things that are actually feeding you, okay? But also, Spirit is wanting you to treat your body like a temple. Change your eating habits, okay? Look, I told you this is all in your career. This is, Spirit is telling you to shift your focus from your romantic life to your career. And if you can do so, oh my gosh, the amount of like rolling in the dough is what I keep on hearing. Like, I didn't want to make it seem like somebody was money focused, but like literally that's what I keep hearing. Like, you're focused on love right now and it's distracting you from your material world. Whereas if you shift your focus, Pisces, and you put the energy from your love life into your career, you're going to be rolling in the dough. It's going to be very lucrative in one way or another. Okay. All right, Pisces, that's what I got for you. I love you so, so much. Love you so, so much. I thank you all so much for supporting my channel. I ask that you all smash that thumbs up button. I do hate that well, I don't hate anything, but I absolutely am heartbroken by the fact that we did not get to do the collective message after so long of me not being on the internet. But I understand. I may come live later on this evening to do a toxic read, since that's where y'all show up at. But I'm not sure. It just depends on the support given on the channel. Y'all go be great. Don't you let no knucklehead, no winch, no insecurities, no nothing stop you from shining your light so bright that it could change someone else's mood for the better. Okay. I love you so much. Go love yourself. Go love on those around you. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Bullshit read. Well, you know what? I think the moment that your mother conceived you was a bullshit day. You know what I'm saying? But I should keep that to myself, just like you should keep that to yourself. And I pray that anybody that finds a truth to speak to you, whatever the fuck your name is, I pray that they say it as bluntly and as boldly as you just felt like you could say that in here. Because you know, it is only like you can get a really nice deck of cards on the internet for fucking $25. Go buy your own fucking cards and then do your own reads. Until then, I pray that your mother recognizes she should have swallowed your motherfucking ass. Okay? Now, go play with somebody else, but not this Sag.